yoga. Today's yoga is going to be a 30-minute full body yoga. It's a power yoga morning workout with Travis Elliott. So this one should be good. Um, what should I tell you? This will be my second exercise of the day. I just came from outside. I went outside on my bike this morning and I rode 8 miles. I am looking forward today that I can just get a really, really long ride in, but not there yet. Happy that I didn't have to be so bundled today. The weather was nicer today. All I needed was a windbreaker, so that was great. What should I tell you before I get started? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Pamela. I've been doing yoga for a little over 4 years, and I guess I'm going on 5 years because I started at the end of 2020. I love all things yoga. Definitely a yoga enthusiast. I encourage everyone to do yoga because I just think it's so good for you. It helps you with strength, mobility, balance, flexibility, injury prevention, relieving of aches and pains, helps with mindfulness, just clearing your mind, helping you to focus on gratitude, mindfulness, being present in the here and now, just appreciating and enjoying right now, not being distracted by worries and woes and stresses and what somebody did to me yesterday or what it is that I have to do later today, but just really enjoying and appreciating and just living in the moment with awareness. Very good for intention setting, those types of things, clearing your mind, just being at peace. So I love it. It's a great way to start the day for sure. I will tell you that I used to be a former fat girl. I used to be morbidly obese. I'm 5'5". I used to weigh 280 pounds. And I just struggled with weight for years because I just had insecurity issues. I didn't really feel comfortable in my body. I didn't like to get a lot of attention. Just a lot of things. But I believed that I was fat for a long time because I didn't necessarily look like everybody else. And because I believed it, it became my reality. When you believe things that are not true, you manifest them into your life. And so that's a struggle that I've had. Obviously, I'm not struggling with obesity right now, but I still struggle with the same types of behaviors that led to that. So I try to be intentional about what I do. I try to be intentional about promoting positivity in my life so I can keep negative thoughts, doubts, and insecurities away from my life. I just focus now on being the best version of myself that I can be each and every day. So that's me, just so you can know a little bit about me. I do live out loud with my wellness journey. So if you follow me, you'll see that I post a lot about intention setting, how holding myself accountable for things, how I do, where I succeed, where I fail. Not focused on perfection, but just trying to be the best version of myself each and every day, and just trying to be a little bit better today than I was yesterday. And that's what I encourage others to do as well. It's amazing if you just take little steps today and you just keep on going and you just try to be a little bit better each and every day. After time passes, you look back and you're like, wow, look at how far I've come. Look at how much I have accomplished. And sometimes if you set little itty bitty goals and you take things in baby steps, like take little bites, towards your goals, you will realize one day that you've been able to go farther than you would have even imagined when you started on your journey. And so that's what I've been able to do for myself, really in all aspects of my life. I just try to be a little bit better. So, and today I'm going to try a little bit better, to get a little bit better at yoga when I do this practice. Travis Elliott he always gives some challenge, and in a power yoga uh, practice, that's a challenge right there. So why don't we just go ahead and get started? I do hope that you will join me on my mat, on your mat, not my mat, today. And so we can both get a good workout in. Before I get started, I will tell you, obviously I cannot engage in the chat while I'm doing yoga, but I do encourage you guys to write something in the chat. Say hello, where you're from, what it is that you're trying to do, if you do yoga or not, or if there's something else that you're doing just to promote overall wellness in your life. It'd be great to hear about it. I would encourage you to connect and engage with one another. I appreciate likes and shares and subscriptions to my YouTube channel. I'm live on YouTube and TikTok today. If you're on TikTok, if you want to help me with achieve my daily goals, that would be great. I'd appreciate it very much. Otherwise, I really appreciate the sharing of the lives and also likes, so I can just spread more of what it is that I'm doing to a broader audience. So I appreciate you guys in advance for any help that you might want to give me there. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this yoga started. I'm going to start as usual with my warm-up. I'm going to do a handstand, a back bend, and a headstand. The handstands really help with shoulder strength and balance. The back bend helps with back mobility, maintaining flexibility in my spine. I do have a little bit of arthritis, which happens when you get old. My 57-year-old body gets a little stiff sometimes. And then the headstand does pretty much the same things as the headstand, but I can actually stay up in it longer. And that one is really going to help with the circulation because you get your blood flowing in a different direction. And once you get the blood really, really flowing, it makes for a wonderful yoga workout. So let me do that. It should take me no longer than 3 minutes, and then I will be back here on my mat. I hope you guys will join me. Be sure to have some props handy. It's always good to have some blocks handy. I think that's probably all that you would need for a power yoga class, but let's go. All right, I hope you'll join me in a moment. All right, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. You guys ready? Again, this is going to be Travis Elliott, a power yoga morning workout, 30-minute full body yoga flow.
Welcome to 30. And see if you can bring a one. Welcome to the 30-minute morning yoga flow. Let's begin standing top of our mat, mountain pose, bringing both hands to prayer position. Close your eyes. Bring your awareness inward inside. And see if you can bring a one-word quality, a one-word intention that you would like to strengthen within this practice, but also within this day. This could be a word like wisdom or health, balance, calmness. What is your word for your practice? And after you've selected that quality, just repeat it several times silently, internally within, like a mantra. Each time you repeat that, see if you can also feel its energy. Beautiful. Allow the repetition of that word to subside. Take a big inhale through the nose. And out the mouth, exhale, let it go. Open up the eyes, release the arms down, spread the feet out about the width of the shoulders. A little bit of qigong. On the inhale, draw the hands up towards the upper chest. Rotate the palms down. Exhale, move those hands down. 2 more like that. Inhale, draw it up. And exhale, move it down. 1 more time, inhale, move it up. And exhale, move it down. Good, now bring the right arm up by itself as you inhale. And circle over and down on the exhale. Other side, left arm up, inhale. Over and down on the exhale. 2 more full rounds, right arm up, inhale. Over and down, exhale. Left arm up, inhale. Over and down, exhale. Last round, inhale, right arm up. And exhale, over and down. Left arm up, inhale. Over and down on the exhale. And then half sun salutation. So both arms up this time as you inhale. Forward fold on the exhale. Flat back on the inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, rise and fly. Both arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to prayer, bringing it in. 2 more rounds of those. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, forward fold like a moving prayer. Flat back, inhale. And fold with gravity, exhale. Inhale, rise and sweep both arms up. And exhale, hands to prayer. Both arms come up as you inhale, reach to the heavens. Forward fold, exhale. Flat back on the inhale. And then this time, step back to plank. So upward push up. Take 1 inhale there. Then exhale, lower slow, all the way down into your belly. Exhale. Release the tops of the feet, extend back to the toes. Easy cobra, inhale. Lower down, exhale. Inhale, cobra number 2. And exhale back in. Over number 3, inhale. And first down dog. As you exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips all the way up. Take a couple of breaths there. Stretch out the backs of your legs, the backs of your feet. And then now, float that right leg up as you inhale, parallel to the ground. And then right foot top of the mat as you exhale. So you're in the high rose lunge. Set your belly on top of your right thigh and reach your arms straight down by your sides. Feel that rapport into the floor as you get grounded to the lower body. And then on an inhale, go ahead and rise all the way up to crescent pose. Palms face each other, fingers spread wide. Take an inhale, reach up, maybe look up. And then belly on right thigh, arms sweep behind. Inhale, float back up, light like a feather. And then exhale, belly on thigh, arms back. Inhale, come back up. And then exhale, sweep the arms back. Last time. This time, inhale, rise all the way up to crescent. And then hands to prayer position in front of your chest, in front of your heart. And then like Tai Chi, on the inhale, spread the hands out. And then on the exhale, palms back together. 2 more like that. Inhale, move it out. And exhale, move it in. 1 more time. Inhale, open. And exhale, close. Good. Now this time, circle the arms all the way up. Inhale, crescent. And then warrior 2, open out to the left. Spread those feet out a nice stable distance. Find the alignment of the pose, both arms. That beautiful state of symmetry. And from here, straighten the front leg, inhale, arms up. And then exhale, back down, warrior 2. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, float down. 1 more time, inhale, come up. And then exhale, come down. Now reach your left hand forward, grab your right wrist. And then reverse warrior with that little hand grip here. So you can use your left arm gently to pull your upper body backward. Stretching across the right side body. 1 more inhale there. And then back to warrior 2 pose. Now we'll bring the right forearm on top of the right thigh, left arm straight up to the sky. If you want it to be deeper, you can always drop the right hand down on the outside of the right foot. Side angle pose. Feel free to use your props anytime if that's helpful as well. Open up that left chest, and then extend your left arm forward and out for extended side angles. So you're creating that sharp diagonal line of energy from your back left foot all the way out to your left fingertips. Give that one last little reach. And back up to warrior 2. On the inhale, rise up. And then straighten your front right knee, right leg. From here, we'll come into a triangle pose. You're going to reach out through that right arm. And then right hand's going to come down on top of your shin or your foot. Stack those arms right on top of each other. Press firm into your right big toe. Wrap the outer right hip underneath and in. And see where it feels good to position your head and your neck. You may look up, you may look down, you may look straight over to the side. And spread those left fingers wide. So the apex of the triangle is active, is endowed with awareness. Beautiful. Now root down into that lower body. Go ahead and rise all the way back up to standing. And then turn the right foot in parallel to your left foot. So you're now facing the left side of your space. Bring your hands around towards your lower back. Interlace the fingers. Draw your knuckles down. Take a big inhale, knuckles down, chest up. And then we're going to fold over and down on the exhale. Coming into the shoulders, one of the most infamous places in the human body for collecting tension and stress. Just making sure that we clear the slate so that we don't move into the rest of our day holding on to anything that might be bogging us down. Letting go of that which no longer serves in a positive way. Keeping that. And then both hands down to the mat. Hands on the ground about the width of the shoulders. Come up onto your fingertips. Take a big inhale, stretch your torso up and out. And then as you exhale, palms flat, chin curls in, relax the head, the neck. What we call Prasarita Padottanasana. Spread leg, forward fold. Stretching the inner legs, the inner thighs, the backs of the legs, the hamstrings. And also stretching the muscles that run vertically along your spinal column. Notice the breath nice and steady, nice and smooth. And that inspires how you flow, how you move your body, like you're moving through liquid. Crawl forward towards your front right foot, spin the right toes forward, come onto your back left toes, take an inhale there. And then step the left foot forward to join the right. Flat back on the inhale. Forward fold on the exhale. Bend the knees. Squat back. Chair pose. Take those arms, reach those all the way up as you inhale. And then hands in prayer position in front of your heart as you exhale. Now bring your left elbow to your outer right knee, right thigh. So chair twist over towards the right. Notice that your knees are even, your big toes are even with each other as you draw your hands back. And you pull your heart forward, upward, and outward. Give that one last little squeeze. And then back up to the chair. Inhale, lift up. And then forward fold, exhale. Flat back on the inhale. And let's step back to a plank. We'll hold here, setting up for one yogi push-up. So inhale, lower halfway. And exhale, push up plank. Take an inhale there, strong. Exhale, lower down, calm. Inhale, cobra until it feels spot on. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Good, left leg lifts up, inhale, breath leads the way. Left foot top of the mat, stay on back toes. Belly on top of left thigh. Both arms reach straight down by your sides. Getting grounded through the lower body. As you're ready, crescent pose. Take both arms and shine those all the way up to the sky. Big inhale, reach up. Belly on left thigh, arms behind. Inhale, come up. And exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, sweep it back. Inhale, crescent rise. And then hands to prayer position right down the center line. And then yoga tai chi, inhale, move it out. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, open. Exhale, consolidate. Inhale, reach and radiate. Exhale, gather it in. Inhale, arms come up, crescent pose, goodbye. And then warrior two. Open out to the right side. In the Upanishads it says the body is the temple of the spirit. Treat it with reverence. So these physical yoga poses known as asanas are simply ways and methods for us to take care of this body, to take care of this physical temple, which is the home of spirit and the home of soul. In yoga, what we call the Atma. From here, straighten that front left leg, inhale, rise up, and exhale back down, warrior two. Inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale, rise, and exhale, lower. Right hand's gonna reach forward, you're gonna grab that left wrist, and then reverse the warrior, that little extra hand grip there. Stretching your lats, your intercostals, that quadratus lumborum known as the QL. One more inhale there, limber, supple, and exhale back, warrior two. Left forearm on left eye, modified, or left fingertips down. Stack those arms, stack those shoulders, roll the right chest open, and then extend that right arm out, Uttita Parshva Konasana. Make sure your back foot is super strong, especially as that weight leans forward. We got one last little reach. And then let's rise back up to warrior two, lower body speaking. Exhale, straighten that left knee, left leg. Maybe shorten the stance up slightly, angle the right toes slightly forward. And inhale, reach out to that left arm. Triangle pose, Trikonasana. Left hand down, right arm up. Find your drishti, find your gaze. Find yourself just allowing your yoga to do what it knows how to do. To restore balance, to restore energy. There's never been a time where you showed up, you did your yoga practice, and you didn't finish the practice feeling way better than when you began. So that one thing you always count on, get on your mat, it always does the trick. Then stand all the way back up. Turn the left foot in parallel to the right. So now you're facing the right side of your space. Bring your hands to your lower back. Fingertips either up or down, whatever you prefer. Press your hands into the lower back. Pull your chest up. And then lean back to your own degree as you open up that front body. Almost like you're doing a camel pose. Take a few big deep breaths, really emphasizing the inhalations. One more inhale there, right to the middle of your chest. And then as you exhale, hinge over and down, hands slide down the outer legs. And you'll either grab the outer edges of the feet, or you can hook your big toes first through fingers. And as you inhale, pull your heart up and out. And as you exhale, fold in to that deep, deep Prasarita stretch. Might be one of those opportunities where you can close the eyes as well. So much of our day, our attention is going outside of ourselves, being pulled into external stimulus. Our yoga and our meditation practice is the perfect opportunity to retreat from the outer world, to reconnect back to the inner world, and therefore deepen relationship to self. Release the feet, crawl forward, top of the mat, spin onto the back right toes as you inhale. Step the right foot forward to join the left exhale. Flat back, inhale, forward fold, exhale. Bend your knees, chair pose, Utkatasana, arms up, hands to prayer from your heart. Right elbow to the outer left knee, left thigh. Chair twist to the left side, few breaths there. Really our last standing pose of this practice. Time flies by. So many poses, so little time to get it all in. Do that one last little squeeze. chair. Inhale, arms up. Forward fold. Exhale, enjoy the release. Flat back, inhale. Step back to plank, pause there. One more, good style push-up, just for good measure. Inhale, lower, halfway. Exhale, press up. Take a good wide inhale there. Exhale, lower down. Last cobra. Inhale, open the chest, the lungs. Good morning. And exhale back. Downward facing dog. Woo. I love practicing yoga in the morning time because it really sets the tone for the rest of the day. You know, throughout the whole day, like even if it's a stressful day or things don't go as planned, you know you still got your practice in, and there's something really, really liberating about that. Take an inhale, stretch back, and then relax the knees down to the mat. Let's do a little bit of floor stretching here. We'll start off with deer pose, so bend your right knee 90 degrees. Line your left knee up with your left hip. Left shin runs down the left side of your mat. And then we'll fold out over that front right leg. We'll be here for maybe a good 5 or so slow, deep breaths. See if you can breathe in for about 4 to 5 seconds. And also breathe out for about 4 to 5 seconds. So the total duration in the stretch, about a minute or so. Beautiful, go ahead, ease your way back up. Keep the weight in that right hip, but swing your left leg all the way around towards the front. And then position the sole of your right foot high up to your inner left thigh. Take both arms, reach those up as you inhale. And then fold over and down on the exhale. We call head to knee pose, Janu Shirsasana. Again, long, slow, deep breaths. And you'll notice that when you breathe this way, the breath just naturally carries you deeper and deeper into the pose in a way where you're not forcing it, you're not pushing it. Because that full body breathing naturally releases the tension and creates more space in the body, more room for you to go deeper into the posture. This is what we're after. Instead of our ego jamming our way into positions we don't belong, we yield to the natural wisdom and intelligence of our breath that carries us exactly where we do belong. Ease your way back up. And then we'll come into deer on the other side. So swing that right leg over towards the right. Front left leg set up here, chest forward, and as you're ready, drape your torso out over that front left leg, getting into that left hip. If you haven't already, those of you that are just doing the power yoga practices on this channel, be sure to check out the yin yoga practices where we hold the floor stretches for typically anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes in duration. It can be a perfect complement to the more active and athletic power yoga practices, so that you find that balance between the yin and the yang, the motion and the stillness, the strength and the sensitivity, the masculine and the feminine. towards the front, sole of the left foot high up to that inner right thigh, both arms all the way up. Inhale, and then fold over and down as you exhale. Slowly ease your way back up. Extend your left leg out to join the right. Come down into your back. Hug both knees into your belly. Cactus your arms open. And let the knees fall gently over towards the left. You may rest your left hand on that outer right knee, right thigh. And both knees back up to neutral as you inhale. And then other side as you exhale. Just feel yourself making that final smooth descent. Beautiful. Both knees back up to center. Curl the forehead up to the knees. Give it one last inhale, squeeze. And then exhale, Shavasana. Release all the way down to your back. Finding a place where you feel so comfortable and perfectly situated. You don't want to even move the body. It feels so good to be where you are. Take a last deep inhale. And out the mouth, exhale, let it go as you melt into deep inner calm and tranquility. Shavasana. From here, bring the awareness back into the body as you draw your knees and thighs back into the belly. And gently rock and roll your way back to a last final seated position. Bring the hands to prayer in front of your chest. Sit up tall, slightly bow the forehead down. Coming back to your one word quality, your one word intention. And again, repeating that several times like a soft whisper within the chambers of your mind. And then as you allow that repetition to slowly fade away, allowing the energy of that quality to come with you throughout the entire rest of your day, almost like a shadow that will follow you everywhere you go. That's it for this one. Thank you for your practice. Namaste. All right, I hope you enjoyed that practice. Drop a comment down below and let me know how it was. If you like this style of practice, be sure to check out my program Sadhana, available on Inner Dimension, by clicking that link below. I look forward.
All right, if you guys want to follow Travis Elliott on YouTube, you can. I would encourage you to. I love him. I feel like he just shares so much wisdom, and he's just so soothing and calm during the whole practice. I'm actually really proud of myself. I don't know if it was just me, like I'm getting in better shape, but his practices used to be so incredibly difficult for me. I'm like afraid to do more than 30 minutes because his practices were such a challenge, but I think I am up in my game or something, that maybe I should actually try a 40-minute practice with Travis. We shall see when I have some time. Well, that's it for today's morning yoga. Thank you so much for being here. Your presence is very much appreciated. Thank you, anybody that shared the live. Thank you for all the likes. I see them. Just thank you for everything. I appreciate you guys. I'll be back tomorrow, Tuesday. I hope you will as well. But until then, be blessed. Have a great day. And take care.